Hey Monica, so welcome to my pantry. This is where I keep my food and my clothes, and Kevin's desk and all of our toilet paper. It's down there, you can't see it, but it's a lot of toilet paper. I really enjoyed your video on Thursday, your video about the Pinkie Pie effect. My nose just fell down. I enjoyed your video about the Pinkie Pie effect, but I'll get back to that at the end of the video. I actually have a lot to say about it. First, I just wanted to let you know that I'm working on a new project. It's I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. I'm going to wait till next week. I'll tell you more about it next week. Just for now, no, I'm working on a new project. It'll be for a website called GameScouts.com. If you want to go check them out, they're kind of a cool video game website. You know, that video game stuff. Anyway, another thing I have to work on is I was given an assignment for Sidewalk Online, which, as you know, I write movie reviews for, and I was given the assignment of like Halloween or October theme this year, and I'm not really sure what I want to do with that. I was thinking I could just review a horror film. It doesn't feel special enough, you know, like it's October, it's Halloween, I should be doing something special. I wanted to either review like a really good horror movie or review maybe a really bad horror movie. Because I think doing Silence of the Lambs would be really good. Great movie, it's scary, that one of the most horrifying scenes of all of cinema is in it. The night vision goggles, this is my symbol for night vision. The night vision goggles scene with Buffalo Bill. It's just, yeah, it's amazing. So I've been thinking about I might want to review that one. But I was also thinking of like reviewing Troll 2 with because it's just so bad, it's hilarious, like with the line, "They're eating her, then they're gonna eat me, oh my god." I was thinking maybe do like a list of the top 5 horror movies of all time or something like that. So if you had any advice on that, I would love to hear it. Okay, now that I've requested your advice and told you about a project, and then that I'm not actually telling you about, I'm just telling you that I'm going to be working on a project. I want to talk about your last video, which was absolutely fantastic video, by the way. First off, like the way you led into the idea of the Pinkie Pie effect, which is for those of you who didn't watch Monica's video last week, which I think she put it up on Thursday. But for those of you who didn't watch it, you know, my like 5 people who watched this video who aren't Monica. The Pinkie Pie effect is the idea that if seeing other people being happy makes you happy, then to make yourself happy, you will naturally go out of your way to make other people happy. And if that's the way people are, then there's this natural chain of happiness begetting happiness until eventually just everyone's happy. And so, both Monica and I think that that's a good way for us to be conducting our lives. Anyway, Monica, the way I thought you bled into it with the bowling idea is very important, because bowling is like a huge issue. I had it a little bit in elementary school, and you've had it a little bit, and all of our friends have had it. I'm sure our parents had it at some point. Probably not Mom, because she didn't really go to school, but anyway. And it's such an important topic that the Weinstein Company, which is their company that makes independent films, made a documentary about bully about bullies called Bully. I helped with an internet campaign to get it rated PG-13. I don't know if you saw that, but it was kind of a big deal. It's important to make this a big topic and to talk about it, because we have children who like get bullied, and it has a huge impact on their lives. If someone tells you you can't do this and you start believing them, it's gonna just, you know, ruin your life. So I totally agree that that's a big deal, and the only way we can get around that is by being active, proactively fighting that, seeing it happen, telling them stop. Probably something other than the word stop, you know, but along those lines. And so that leads me to my opinion on the Pinkie Pie effect, which, you already know it because you kind of based it on a conversation you and I had once, but I'd like to add an important addendum to the Pinkie Pie effect. I do agree with you that the Pinkie Pie effect, people should be living their lives to try and make other people happy. They shouldn't be losing themselves or any variation of them in their lives, differences between emotions and opinions and stuff, because the self and variation of self is what makes humans humans. It's what makes us different from other animals. Why we're not a hive mind like ants or bees. It's why we have a sense of self-preservation unlike dogs or some other animals. And so I think it's very important that if you're going to be living your life in that fashion where you're trying to make other people happy, which I honestly think we should be, it's important to do it in a way that you don't lose who you are. You're not trying to live your life in a way that will satisfy other people, but to go out of their way to actually make their lives better. That's, I think, the important addendum we have to add to the Pinkie Pie effect, is that even if you are trying, which you should be, to make other people happy with your lives and your actions, you can't lose yourself while you're doing it. And that leads me to kind of the conclusion of my video, which is, when we started this channel, we wanted it to be like, it was a way for us to keep in touch, but it was also going to be a way for us to educate each other and to challenge each other to live better lives. And we haven't really used it for that because we've still been kind of getting in the swing of actually doing it. So I would like to issue forth the first challenge, which is sometime during this week, take a moment to just go out of your way to make someone's life easier or happier, whether it's like helping a handicapped person through a door or pick up papers or whatever, or whether it's making mom's life easier by doing some chores, or just going out of your way to tell someone that they did a particularly good job at work, or that they're particularly good looking today, or basically anything you can do during this week to make someone happier, do it. And if you film it and can put it in your video, great. If you can't, just tell me. I'll believe you, and I'll try and do the same thing. And for the anyone else who views this video, or Monica's last video, and found this video through that, I'm talking to you bronies. I assume that most of you are bronies and found this by Googling, or well, YouTubing Pinkie Pie and then going through like the 8 pages that would eventually get you to Monica's video. Then I think you should also do it and leave it in a video response or comment, or don't tell anyone, just do it. Don't do it because I asked you to. I used to do it because I asked you to, but also do it because you should be happy to see other people happy. Alright, well, that's all I have to say today, Monica. I think this is probably a pretty long video. I don't really know, though, because I set up a different camera today, so I have higher quality. I love you, Monica. Have a good week. I can't wait to see you again. Probably in the next couple days. Bye.